Hi, I'm Keon Gibson, and welcome to another episode of Friday's Forecast. On today, we're going to talk about forgiveness. That's right, you got to forgive the people that hurt you. You have to forgive the people that have done wrong to you. So, just do what's right and forgive. So today's scripture will come from Colossians 3:12 through 13. So, 12. Therefore, as God's chosen people, holy, dearly loved, clothe yourself with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. Bear with each other and forgive one another. If any of you have grievance against someone, forgive as the Lord forgave you. So the way I look at this scripture, I look at this scripture from the point of, he's my father and he's counting on me. So I look at it as like, he's telling me these rules. Keon, you're my son. So you have to be kind, you have to forgive, you have to be gentle, you have to love, etc. So when I go out into the world or to the workforce or my school or whatever, I have a responsibility to follow those rules. So if somebody is doing me wrong, or if somebody's just giving me a hard time or talking about me behind my back, whatever, I have a responsibility to do the right thing and forgive them. So my challenge for you on today is to simply forgive. Forgive that person that talked about you behind your back. Forgive that person that was talking about your shoes saying, "What are those?" Forgive that person that simply just used you. Your family member that barely calls you, your father that never stepped into your life, your mother that walked away from you. Forgive them. Forgive them. That's another weight on your shoulders. And you could easily remove that weight. You can remove that stress from your life. And believe it or not, it's just piling up in your heart. And that's something that you don't want to do. Come on, forgive them. Look deep down in your heart and say, okay, yes, they did this to me. But you know what? I'm going to be the bigger person. And I'm going to say, you know what? I forgive you no matter what you did to me. Because the way I look at it, and this is my opinion, so when I look at the forgiveness of God and His grace, I look at how even when I mess up, the Lord still forgives me. And believe it or not, I have mistakes just like everybody else. But the Lord continues to forgive me. So why wouldn't I forgive somebody here that has only done one thing to me compared to what I've done to God? I mean, I'm just 20 years old, but I'm pretty sure I made a lot of mistakes to make God pretty sad about me, or, and He's forgiven me time after time after time again. So I just forgive others as the Lord forgave me. So with that being said, I would like to share one of my testimonies with you guys. So when I was born, and a lot of you don't know this, but like my father, he passed away when I was younger. And, as I got older, make a long story short, I got angry at God. Because I would look at kids and say, wow, their father is helping them, throw a football, or, they're taking them to college, and they're giving them advice on a girl, or, just the small things like that. And I had this breakup when I was in high school, man, and it really hurt me, and I really needed a father figure there to encourage me. So, I just got mad at God, and I got mad at my father for not being here. So that kind of put a unforgiveness in my heart. So, as months went on or whatever, I started to realize that it wasn't getting me anywhere. It was actually another burden on my back. So at the end of the day, I said, hey, look, I can't change what's going on right now. All I can change is how I react to this situation. So I went to God and I said, Lord, this is what's going on with me. Lord, I forgive you. Lord, I'm sorry for not trusting in your will and your way. Your will was for me to not have a father in my life, and to teach me that you could carry me throughout these years and show me that I can put all my trust in you. So once I realized that, I was like, God, I forgive you, Lord. And I was like, I forgive my father as well for not being here because there was nothing he could do about it, you know, his situation or whatever. But, you know, that's just to show you how deep that was for me and how hard that was for me. So what I'm telling you is, it doesn't matter how deep, you know, how deep it is. You can still forgive. You can still have kindness in your heart. Just let that thing go, honestly, because it's another burden on your back and it just adds more stress to you. So my challenge for you on today's forecast is to simply just forgive, guys. Why hold on to that thing? Have forgiveness in your heart. I'm out.